So good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday to everyone. I pray that your day is blessed. I pray that God will be with you in all that you go through this day and all that you have to achieve or you're trying to achieve this day. That it be the will of God to bless you in your achievement this day. I pray that your family is blessed, your loved ones, your household, your health. I pray that everyone is blessed. So right this morning, I want you to just take a ride with me, and we're gonna call this "Where Are We Going?" We're gonna label this morning, "Where are we going? Where are we headed at?" Right? So there are so much going on in the news. There are so much going on in the world, but so much of it has to deal with us. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not discriminating against anyone. I am not racist. I am not against any set. You know what I'm saying? But I am going to just call it like it is and like it is. You know what I'm saying? There's no other way to call it but like it is. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm not going to bash anybody, but I'm just going to state my opinion. And it's up to you whether you agree with it or not. But where are we going? Right? So you're traveling with me right now. And in my mind, I know that I'm heading to a destination. And that is the same thing with Afro-American people. In our journey in life, and it always have been, it just didn't start now, it always have been that we was on a mission to get somewhere. To achieve something and to accomplish something. But where are we going now? So every year, we have Black History Month. And there are some white people that are upset about that 1 month, right? And I used to be like, man, you know what? They are haters. But now I am seeming to agree with them. Black history for 1 month. We take that 1 month and we just acknowledge certain things for that 1 month. You know how our history go back more than a 1 month? How folks, our ancestors before us, they struggle every day. Not just 1 month. They struggle every day. They went through something every day. And here's my thing right now, right? So we celebrate that 1 month. We celebrate that 1 month in Black history, and then we're always talking about the white man this, the white man that, the white man this, you know what I'm saying? But we allow ourselves to be stepped on by the white man, because God had blessed us with ancestors that paved the way, ancestors that showed us where the door is at and how to get through the door. But in our generation right now, in our society right now, money and money means more to so many black people than helping another black person get to the point they need to be, to helping that black person on their journey. Money means everything, right? You got stars, you got athletes, black stars, right? Who cares more about their mansions, their fine living, their fine home, being accepted in a certain community, right? That we will look the other way when injustice comes against a black person. We'll say, you know what, I made it out the ghetto, I made it out the hood, I had to struggle to get this, I had to do this and get this, I did this on my own. And you know what, and that is the main mistake that we make. Not that, you know, what you earn, right, in life, you didn't earn it, right? In some sort of way, it was given to you. Because if people didn't applaud you, if people didn't come out and support you, where would you be? You'll be just like a plant that's not watered. I mean, so many people think that because they had this TV show, because they was an actor, they was a basketball player, a football player, or whatever kind of player, that they built that fame on their own. But see, God firstly gave you that talent. God gave you that talent. You went out and used that talent, and people came out and supported your talent. So it's the people that help you get that mansion, the people that you don't like, the people, the neighborhoods that you don't want to go back to. You know, it's the people that pay $200 something for your shoes. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just because you made a pair of shoes or you came up with an idea to make a pair of shoes that made you rich. Somebody had to have a hand in it. You didn't do it by yourself. There's no such thing as a self-made millionaire. Because if you was a self-made millionaire, you just went out there in your yard and you dug up the money and you got it. But someone had to get on your bandwagon. Someone had to help you. So right now, we got the basketball player, the basketball star that decide to sit out, decide to take his right, you know what I'm saying, of freedom of choice, freedom of speech, and not take the COVID vaccine shot. And he was slandered, talked about, and not just by white media, but by black people, by black media, by black basketball players, right? But I ain't heard nobody, none of the black basketball players come out and say anything about the white football player that is playing and tested positive for COVID. I ain't heard none of the black stars, the black actors. I ain't heard none of these black commentators saying anything about this white player. Why? You know why? Because they're afraid to say anything about a white person because they will lose their status. They'll lose their endorsements because their endorsements come from white people. Their endorsement comes from white companies. Their endorsement comes from the white privileged people. So they're not going to get up and speak up and say anything about a white person that has done the same thing that a black person has done. They're not going to discredit him. They're not going to say anything about him. So where are we going? We're not going in the same direction that our ancestors went in. We're not headed in the same way that they went. We're heading in the same way that the devil is going. We're not denying self. You know, when we think about Martin Luther King and we think about all them pioneers from that back in those days, Rosa Parks, Frederick Douglass, you know what I'm saying, and so many more, we think about them, they denied themselves. Harriet Tubman, she knew if she had got caught, the consequences that she was going to have to face because she was trying to free the slaves. Right now, and I'm sorry to say it, and it's the truth, and I don't care if anybody dislike me, put me down for it, I don't care because I live for God, not for man, right? Right now, black people will crucify black people to satisfy the white man appetite. The black man will crucify his own black women to make the white women happy. Because we love that endorsement. We love that attention. We love that attraction. It ain't that we have made it to the point. There's so many black people that have made it to the point where they can say, you know what, I no longer need you. I use you far long enough. Now I can build myself up. Now I can establish myself. And now I can turn back and go and free the rest of my people that are trapped in bondage. So where are we going? Where are we going? We're not going in the same way of our ancestors. We're not going in the same way of Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks. We're not going in the same way because we refuse to, not many black men and women refuse to deny their self, right? To help someone else. But yet, they don't realize that it's the ones that they refuse to help that are giving them the support. It ain't that, oh, there is white people just buying your product, that is just white people supporting you. You got more black people supporting you than any other race there is. You know what I'm saying? I don't see how many black basketball players came out and stood with Kyrie Irving and say, I support your decision, I support you, I support you, I support you. Even if they was vaccinated, they didn't stand and say, no, I support your choice. Oh, they say, you know what, he need to go ahead and get vaccinated so he can come and be with the team. I was about to cuss, God forgive me, but who owned the team? A white man owned the team. How crazy is that? You telling me to come support the white man team, to give up what I believe in, to sacrifice what I believe in, to sacrifice my choices so we can come support the white man team, so the white man can continue to get richer. Black people, where are we going? I just went around in a circle. In the Bible, it say that when they freed the Egyptians, like when God freed the Egyptians, they went around in the same circle for 40 years. For 40 years, they went around the same mountain for 40 years. We're going around the same mountain for 40 years now. For 400 years, we're still going around the same mountain, giving the white man credit that he don't deserve, supporting the white man business that don't need to be supported, giving the white man more credit than we're giving ourselves and our own people. Man, where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? We're not headed in the same direction that our ancestors set the course for us to head. We're not even heading in the same direction that God has set the course for us to go in. We're going in the direction of fame and fortune, notoriety, to be well known, to be well liked by those who really don't care anything about you, nor support you in any kind of way. They support you because you're on the team. You're on the team and you're making them millions. So why wouldn't they support you? So soon as you say, you know what, I want to do my thing, that's when the support gonna stop. When you stop supporting their way and their life and their lifestyle, and you start messing with their riches, they're gonna stop supporting you. They're gonna turn on you quick. And then where do you go then? We got, and forgive me for saying it, but it's the truth, we still got a bunch of house Negroes. We still got a bunch of house Negroes that would do anything to keep the white man happy, to do anything to eat off his table. Because you're rich, because you got a little wealth, that don't make you deaf. That don't make you successful, because the same white man that helped you get it could be the same white man that'll help take it away from you as soon as you are no longer needed to him. So where are we going? I reached my destination.